What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space and welcome to the Billet, an awesome site run by Ambush Adventures in Aldershot in the UK. And this is our first time down there, so we're going to be seeing a bit of gameplay from that today. And as it's also my first gameplay video on the channel as a whole, I thought I'd introduce the guys, because I'm going to be doing a lot of multiple POV stuff and so on, following people as a team. So this is some of the guys that you'll be seeing in this video and in the others. There are a few more, but generally we try and play together. And that was a little clip just to set the benchmark for what sort of gameplay to expect. We're trying to have fun, we're trying to play together, we are taking it seriously, but we're not some crazy pro group of airsofters. So, as you saw there, game starts, grenade comes out the door, everyone's dead because we were standing somewhere really dumb. Sort of thing that happens your first time down the site. So anyway, what's going on in this game? Because this is the main deal, and what's going on at this site. The Billet is an old army barracks that's arranged into two spider buildings, which is what we're standing next to right here. Both teams have a respawn, which is located on the edges of the play area, and essentially control one of the two buildings at the start of the game, because you're right next to it. And in that building are 3 bombs, and the objective of the game is for each team to collect those 3 bombs and deliver them to 3 bomb locations in the enemy team's spider barracks. Respawning is being done using the respawn clock system, which means basically every 5 minutes it switches which side is allowed to respawn, meaning that the battles can shift and move back and forth a bit, and medic is also allowed. We're actually going to jump into the game at the point at which Sparky has just recovered the last bomb, as everyone sprinted off very quickly at the start and ensured all the bombs were recovered fast. Now, having recovered the bombs, we're looking to try and advance and actually work out where the planting locations are. And because of the options this site offers, with entrances all over all of the buildings, there's many opportunities to try and advance and push in without the enemy noticing.
You alright?
Yep. Looks clear.
Yeah. This channel looks clear, guys.
Having encountered no resistance, we try and get the team to push up and actually take the really important channel that leads down the centre of the map. Gives you view to see anybody trying to cross over into our territory.
Let's push.
The team, along with some of the people that were waiting behind that barrier, start to move forwards, and it looks like we have hold of the central area.
Come on, guys.
There's a can in the room around to the left in here, apparently.
Sparky starts to advance inside, while the remainder of us split into 2 groups to try and ensure the outside is held while we explore indoors. With the group advancing indoors, it's time to switch to a closer look. We believe a canister is located in one of these rooms. That will be the first bomb plant location. With one plant done, things are looking good. Teams start to move around to meet up from outside.
He's red. Right. Pulling you around.
The area looks clear. Reds everywhere.
2, 3, 4.
Unfortunately,
6.
people have not properly checked all the rooms.
10. Dead man!
Dead man!
And one well-positioned blue player takes out what must be 8, 9 players.
Ah, cheeky.
Having heard the grenade, people from outside start to move around.
Good grenade, though.
The blue is swiftly dispatched. However, lessons are learnt in post-edit. Do not chat and laugh with the enemy team.
Hit, good shot.
The enemy around the corner clearly alerted to my presence by joking with the grenade thrower. The team regroup at spawn, and while this has been going on, our team as a whole has done a good push to keep hold of this side of the battlefield and also control the central channel, leaving the blue team mostly confined to their own base. Knowing this, and with the team now back together, we push in down the same path we went before, in the hope that this is now clear. I often run the rear gun in these scenarios, with Sparky operating as frontman, so I'll be switching POV a lot to try and show you guys what's actually happening.
That's where the first tin is.
With no friendlies around and knowing this area was populated with enemy recently, we're taking things very slowly. The site offers a lot of options for people to hide, sneak, and just generally get crossfire on you, so it's really important to watch as many angles as possible when trying to advance. One of the biggest challenges of the billet as a site are the long corridors that stretch both horizontally and vertically in each spider barracks, and contain these double doors that could easily hide an enemy right up until the point he opens it and drops a grenade out or something, so approaching any of the intersections is done very carefully. Movement at the end of the corridor turns out to be a dead team member, meaning that for now at least that direction is probably clear, so I make a move to advance and try and hold the doorway. While I'm holding the corridor in one direction, Sparky and Darren move up round the corner and try and clear out the corridor in the direction that we want to be heading. This direction leads to a large shower block area that connects the two horizontal corridors together and is a great defensible location. We know that this deep into enemy territory there could be respawning players on us at any moment, so we move forward to take this as a base to explore from. As with all of the site, there's doors and crossfire opportunities everywhere. So Darren and Sparky move in to clear a room and make sure there's no one behind us, while I move up to hold the rear position. Second bomb location found, there's only one more bomb plant to go. From this position you can now see down into the other horizontal corridor where enemy respawns are likely to be coming from, so we wait until there's a decent force in the room to actually clear. Rooms behind now clear. Sparky, Harry and myself start to move forward while Darren holds the back. Well within enemy territory, we're trying to keep noise levels to a minimum and move forward slowly, expecting someone round the corner any moment. The corridor on this side has almost no cover and open doorways at either end, and the two doorways opposite are notorious for being hiding spots and great places to put things like a bomb plant. So we're careful in this area, keeping both ends covered, while Sparky and Harry move forward to clear out the two rooms. Darren, meanwhile, has taken up rear position to make sure no one surprises us from the back by going round outside. Room apparently clear, Sparky moves in to try and find the bomb, if it is here. Often rooms are dark at this site, so you have to either risk using a torch or take your time looking around. While Harry and Sparky clear the rooms, there's movement down the end of the corridor. The first guy doesn't look in this direction, but the second one does, so I take a shot. Dead Blues returning from our base and thinking this area clear. They certainly won't be thinking that now, so we have to be on guard. Those guys will be back soon. Knowing this, and without radios, something we'll use on this site in future, I go to locate Darren so we can regroup and move out into the corridor. One more bomb to plant and it needs to happen before these guys find us. After a quick eeny meeny miny mo, we decide to move left. Aware that the Blues that spotted us could be on their way back at any moment, we keep a back guard running at all times and start to move up towards the next corner. But as we approach, the door opens around the corner and the team is exposed, so Sparky falls back to better positions. This is a terrible position with two of our members out in the open trying to get round the corner and limited cover on the rear. A grenade is thrown around the corner, doesn't go off. As definitely at least one person there. As Sparky moves up to nade the corner and try and clear things, we have contact from behind. The worst possible timing.
Contact rear. He's outside.
Darren in the middle of the corridor with no cover is quickly taken out. Meanwhile, confusion reigns at the other end of the corridor as Sparky throws a grenade simultaneously to the blue member. But the blue member's grenade isn't loaded, and this is a bit of a confusion as they work out what the hell has just happened.
Cheers. No, you don't have to if you're not in a firefight. Did that go off? I didn't.
Mine went down. Trying to skate.
Ah, right. That's all right then.
Are you alive or dead?
That even go off? No, I don't think so. No, apparently not. Right, we got contact rear. We're dealing with it. I'm going to try and push on.
At the moment I have the guy at the far end pinned,
If I can get...
but there's no way of reaching Darren for an easy med. Sparky attempts to push around the corner at the far end and give us somewhere to evacuate, and as he does, is also taken out, leaving just me in the fight. As I move out, another shot, probably from the rear, don't even see the target. So it's time for one more shot.
Got the other bomb? Have we got the third bomb?
The bomb went over that side.
At this point, myself and Darren are together, and Sparky and Mike have split off in order to give us better coverage in the enemy base, and our team is generally pretty dominant. We've got the enemy located mostly in their spawn, with a few attempting to push into the spider every now and then. Enough to need care, but not as much as earlier. The doorway here is directly opposite their spawn with clear view from where they're respawning. So this is an area that's great to hold but very dangerous.
Red team?
Red team.
Roger that. Nice. Right, it's clear behind us.
A member of the red team has spotted that the room they just cleared actually contained the missing canister, so all we need now is to recover the bomb.
Red team!
As this is happening, a blue rush takes out a group of forces at the other end of the corridor, leaving us down in this building.
I don't know where the bomb is. Yeah. Sparky?
Yeah?
Where's the bomb?
I think Darren's just walking away with it. Have we got the can?
Yeah. It's in that.
The bomb is still being carried by Darren at this point.
Back
It's
up
in
to
the room
spawn.
first.
Sure. Do you know where the bomb is?
Yeah, go. Double foot it, quick.
Darren with the bomb is back at spawn, so Harry is sent off to try and recover the bomb as quickly as possible.
In that door, because they're respawn.
Oh, jolly fucking good.
While Mike and Sparky do their best to try and hold this corner until the bomb arrives. Meanwhile, with the bomb already handed off to Harry and that area of the map very secure in red team control, Darren and myself decide to go and hunt a little revenge. Head off into our own base, where we last saw the group of 4 guys that killed us. Another piece of equipment I'll definitely be taking to this site in future is a torch. The flashing light on the right is one of the enemy team's bombs already planted. Nothing we can do with that now. There's activity the far side of the door, but we don't know what team. And unfortunately, it's exactly the guys we were looking for. Darren gets shot immediately, and as I go for a grenade, the game ends.
Badly timed.
He opened the door and he shot me straight away.
Well played. They are just sitting having a fag. When they respawn, we don't want
Here we go.
here.
While this has been happening, Harry has been busy taking the bomb through to Mike and Sparky ready to plant.
Right, you're going to need to keep an eye on them.
The marshalling at this site is great, and they're also pretty good fun.
So you misplaced your bomb then, have you?
Well, I think someone just got a
Around it
clip with
somewhere.
it and they've held on to it.
Looks like, yeah, there's at least 2 moving out.
From this point there is a direct view onto the enemy spawn, but it also makes it very difficult to hold if they choose to rush.
That looks like the wind, I didn't see anyone around it.
No one knows who's got the bomb.
I've got a bomb.
Okay, great.
Is there a tin?
Right, yeah.
The bomb finally
Go,
arrives.
go, go, move, move,
Come on,
move.
come on, come on.
Where's the last tin?
Come on. Red.
Anyone else behind me?
There.
Yep, go through. We want to just basically defend the can.
Is that all three?
Hey!
And that's game over with a 3-2 victory to the red team. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I've got a lot to learn when it comes to this Airsoft commentary stuff, but I hope you enjoyed at least the dual POV and the mini-map and trying to get things more from a overall gameplay perspective, rather than necessarily just focusing in on what I was doing. If you did enjoy it, then please hit like, please hit subscribe, it really helps me in the channel out. If you didn't, please hit me up with a comment on how I can improve, what I can do to make this better. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.
Dead. Get the grenade.